penalty areas. Okay. Our penalty areas are obviously what were our hazards. In the penalty area, which there are changes, you may again remove loose impediments, which you couldn't before. Same thing, if the ball moves, it's a penalty. You know, but you can play there, you can remove the loose impediments, but if the ball moves, you must replace it as a one-shot penalty.
Tom, could you describe the ball move? I know from experience, Tom, for the years we've had several arguments about did the ball move or didn't the ball move, or when is the ball moved that move?
If a ball does not come to rest in its original position, it has moved. Okay? In other words, you know, we'll always hear the amount of golf balls that oscillate when it's important, it's fantastic, and they all come back to the same spot. But if Titleist was on top before it oscillated and it's on the side when it stops oscillating, when it is moved. You know, similarly actually, which is one that people don't really look at, you take a practice swing and the ball, if there's a rough, drops down, the ball is moved. Okay? Does that answer the question?
Yeah.
So basically it must come back to rest at its original position. If it moves one dimple, it has moved. Get back to this. Player may move loose impediments, including stones. You know, one-stroke penalty if the ball moved, and it must be replaced. If it's not replaced, you're playing for the wrong place, and it's a two-shot penalty. So, movable obstructions, no penalty if a ball moved, but it must be replaced. I had one in Carton House 3 or 4 years ago. Ball came to rest inside the coffee cup inside the house. Okay? So, you mark it, you remove it, and you drop it. Okay? That was basically it. There is a clip actually somewhere of Nick Faldo with a ball coming to rest on a bag on grass. And he marked it very diligently, he lifted it up, he moved the bag and he went replacing it. And he was stopped by John Paramore. Because the ball was going to be an 1/8 of an inch lower down when he was replacing it. It wasn't going back in the same place. He was told he had to drop it. Okay, so if it's up against a movable obstruction, you replace it. If it's on top of it, you have to drop it. So the player can now ground the club in the penalty area. Okay? Which is another change. I mean, the one thing with the penalty area is you can't declare a ball unclear. That's the one thing that more or less separates it now from the general area of the golf course. This is an example of where you hit your ball into a yellow penalty area. So it's the same as before really, except for the reference point, where your ball last crossed the line into the penalty area. Because it's yellow, you have your two options. You can go back and you can replay the stroke, but you have your reference point, your one club length all around. Or you can go back in line as far as you want from the point you crossed into the penalty area and the flag, and back along this line you pick your reference point and you have your one club length, and your ball must come to rest within that area. Okay, the relief area again. And that's for one penalty shot. The red penalty area, more or less the same as before, there is one difference. Get you. So you tee off, you put it in to the penalty area, X marks the spot where you cross the line. So you can go back, replay the stroke and distance, one penalty. Number 2, back in line relief, the same as the yellow penalty area, is back as far as you want, your one club length relief area, your reference point. Option 3, as it was before, 2 club lengths lateral relief to where it crossed. Obviously, this is a smaller area because the penalty area is not going to give you the full amount of relief. What is not there now is that heretofore you could go equidistant at the opposite margin and play from there, whereas you can't do that now.